I'm Martin Anderson. Live Studio B sessions here are brought to you by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. That's where we are right now for something new and different and fun. It's the Secret Agency joining us. Hey, folks.
What's up, man?
Yo.
Got four of you here. It's Ryan R&B Barber from left to right, if for those looking on the radio, looking at your radio. Got Ryan Barber there. Danny, is it Danny Cox?
Yes.
All right. Cactus himself of Secret Agent 23 Skidoo.
Yes, sir.
Hello, good morning.
All right.
And Debrisa McKinney is playing with the buttons and getting things all ready. Hi.
Going live.
We are live. Yes, we are live here, well, on the radio, obviously, but also on WNCW's Facebook page, and I think they're spreading it to other pages as well, so you can hear and see and taste and smell this fun action. The Secret Agency is who you all are, and you've got a big festival coming up at the Salvage Station in Asheville this Sunday.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's called the Big Secret Family Festival. This is the first year of many years.
Yeah.
And this is based on a few different things, right? First of all, we want to have a festival that's so amazing that nobody's ever going to forget about it. Second of all, we want to raise a bunch of money for a local organization that will do a bunch of good. And third of all, we want to make sure that all the performers get paid what they deserve.
Yeah.
So we're really stoked. And not only do we have some amazing bands like Snake Oil Medicine Show, Empire Strikes Brass, and The Secret Agency, but we're also doing combination sets, right? Like, when we go up and play the folk festivals in Canada, they always throw you on stage with like 2 or 3 other bands that they're like, there's some kind of through line here. So if you do Delta Blues and then somebody else does West African music, they're like, you know, that's all the same lineage. So get on stage and make something happen.
Isn't it great when festivals do that? It's one of my favorite things.
Oh, yeah.
So you all are going to do that Sunday?
Yeah, we're going to do that. So we have one set called Secret Medicine Agency, and we got one set called Snakes in the Brass, and then we got one called The Secret Empire.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be wild.
All right.
Oh, also got to shout out Dollars on Ice, which is a band from Asheville Music School.
Yeah.
Is also going to get up and do a set.
I just heard that the other day. That's great.
Yeah.
Cool. Saw them there in May at the same place, the Salvage Station, for that Asheville Music School sound effects benefit concert.
I heard that went well.
Yeah, fun kids band there. All right, so that's all this Sunday. The Secret Agency is here on WNCW. What are you going to wow us with to start things off?
Well, I think we want to get everybody on this first one. So, you know, it's kind of early out there. Let's go ahead and have everybody who's still dreaming wake up into their dreams right now with this song called Wake Up the Dream. Hey everybody, take an extra sip of that cappuccino right now, because we're about to break it down for y'all. Remember, this isn't kids music, this is family music, and you are family. Here we go.
Life can be what you want it to be.
Yeah, so what you want it to be?
Gotta dream it first, then wake it up.
Wake it up, it's time to wake up, come on.
But to see you gotta believe.
I see it when I believe it.
Take the world,
Take the world.
and shake it up.
Yo, check it out, yo. Now if you're hearing these words, you just took the plunge. Jump feet first into the deep end, my friend, cause each verse I write is research to help your dreams work. It gets cool.
Using dreams as jet fuel, the next few minutes are like a test tube.
Let's prove.
Inside your mind is great truth, and your dreams are the keys to make the breakthrough.
Now don't that sound like fun? The ticks of the clock start to pound like drums. Your days are a blast like some brass horns. You start to dance more, your heart transforms.
I got a life to live, singing the future. That's what a psychic is, making the future. That's what we all do. So a psychic superhero is what I call you.
Life can be what you want it to be.
So what you want it to be?
Gotta dream it first.
Dream it first.
Then wake it up.
Wake it up, come on, wake up.
But to see you gotta believe.
I see it when I believe
Then
it.
take the world,
Take the world.
and shake it up.
Shake it up, come on, just shake it up.
Life can be what you want it to be.
So what you want it to be?
Gotta dream it first.
Dream it
Then
first.
wake it up.
Wake it up, come on and wake up.
But to see you gotta believe.
I see it when I believe
Then
it.
take the world,
Take the world.
and shake it up.
Yeah. Now here's the formula. Start exploring the stories informing ya. And whichever one feel like euphoria, it'll give you the force of a sorcerer. Of course it does. What you love the most, got a whole ton of votes like a thunderbolt.
Yo, who run your boat?
Make it happen, Captain.
Quit the lip flapping, time to get it cracking.
And when in doubts come knocking, don't unlock it and let them bums walk in. Tell them kick rocks and keep the vibe poppin'. Love and belief is a deep concoction.
One option.
When the haters start creeping, it's your top secret mission to stop sleeping.
Wake up the dream to keep your heart beating. The dark weekend beside a fully charged beacon.
Life can be what you want it to be.
So what you want it to be?
Gotta dream it first.
Dream it first.
Then wake it up.
Wake it up. Come on and wake up. Come on.
To see you gotta believe.
Yeah, I see it when I believe it.
Take the world.
Take the world.
Shake it up.
Shake it up. Come on, just shake it.
Life can be what you want it to be.
Yeah, what you want it to be?
Gotta dream it first.
Dream it first.
Wake it up.
Wake it up. Come on and wake up.
But to see you gotta believe.
I see it when I believe it.
Take the world.
Take the world.
Shake it up.
Yeah. Now some people like to say the dreams aren't real, but everything that's real started as a dream. Now how's that feel? That's right. We dream all night, but we dream all day too. So pay attention to what your dreams are telling you.
Yeah.
That is the Secret Agency waking us up this morning here on WNCW here in Studio B. It's kind of one of the first times maybe for you all to do a radio thing.
That's right. Well, here anyway, yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah, because you guys have each been doing things in different incarnations, mostly, I guess, around the Asheville area, but really worldwide now, individually. And now the Secret Agency has come together for this festival at the Salvage Station in Asheville on Sunday. Secret Agent 23 Skidoo leading off on that one, but yes, all four taking part there. Cactus, Secret Agent 23 Skidoo, Grammy-winning artists for from what was it, 2017 was when you won the Grammy after a Grammy nomination as well for another family-friendly hip-hop album.
Yeah, that's right. So 2014, we got nominated for The Perfect Quirk.
That's one I had for my daughter when she was a
Okay.
young girl. Oh, God, I love that one.
Oh, thank you,
It was
man.
great. And then a couple years later.
Yeah, and then we, as I like to say on stage, we got nominated for The Perfect Quirk. And so I bought myself a purple tuxedo and a top hat, and I flew down to L.A., and I lost.
Yeah.
And so then I went home and I made another album called Infinity Plus One, and it got nominated again. So I bought myself a purple velvet tuxedo, and I came down and I won. So the thing to remember, kids, is always wear velvet.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. I was thinking that the top hat gets the credit, but you probably wore a top hat both times because
Yes, I did.
you are usually seen on stage. All of you are always just looking so sharp, but that top hat, I'm always especially like that one.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Funny thing about wearing a top hat is, it's not like I have a private plane. So what that means is I have to wear a top hat through the airport every single time I travel. And people give you weird looks, man. Some people look at you like you're pulling a prank specifically on them. They're like looking around. Like,
Get you a hat box.
I was going to say, why not a hat box? And you
man,
can check it. And
I'm cheap.
I say wear the hat
Right.
throughout. Okay. Yeah. I love how you fuse your love for hip hop and funk and soul with children's music, and just it's what is it you called it, the boundless mind states of children. That's one of your big inspirations.
Absolutely, man. Right around when kids get to the point where they can start to verbalize, I feel like it's such an amazing window because it's like they still have that one foot in like kind of remembering what it is to be connected to everything and knowing that magic is real and kind of seeing things as if for the first time the whole world is novel and shiny and beautiful and funny. And yet they can also put it in words and they can start to talk about it. And like anybody who's hung out with a kid like that knows that feeling where it's almost like they make you see the world again for the first time.
They say the funniest things too when that's happening those
It's
first
true.
few years.
Yeah, I remember one time a kid said to me, "Hey, this morning I was watching you on YouTube. Remember?"
Yeah, right. And I like how you mentioned that it's like they're seeing the world for the first time, and it reminds us of what it's like to see something like the world for the first time. And it's funny, we're talking about that this morning because the world is all aflutter with this first new photo from that James Webb telescope. I don't know if you've seen some of the photos yet, but the very first image of this new telescope, and we're seeing like galaxies, solar systems we've never seen before. Minds are being blown. It's kind of what we see when a kid cool. comes into their own and they can actually start to communicate our language.
Yeah.
It opens up. So that's a big inspiration for Secret Agent 23 Skidoo, and just imagination in general. The use of imagination to to spread positive message and make positive social change. I love that.
Yeah. Speaking of social change, if you don't mind me jumping in.
Yeah.
So this festival, the big secret that we're having. So this year, there's an organization, a local organization called My Daddy Taught Me That. And it's a mentorship organization that's celebrating its 10th year anniversary right now. So for 10 years, they've been mentoring kids, you know, who are under-resourced, who really need some positive influence in their life in a real consistent type of way to be able to show them, you know, alternative paths, and whether that's career paths or just different ways of thinking and staying positive and seeing something good in the world. You know, Keenan Lake, who's the creator of it and certainly the manager of it, is just such a powerful force in the community in that sense, and that whole organization is a really powerful force in the community. And so far, through sponsorships, we've been able to not only pay all the performers what they asked and, you know, make sure that we hit that tenet of the festival, which is pay performers what they're worth, but we've also been able to raise $3,000 for the organization already, and that's before any tickets sold. So things are going well. All the money from this festival, all the profits from this festival, I should say, are going to go straight to that organization. So if people come, they can know that they're going to come and have a good time with their kid that day, and they're going to know that there's another kid out there that's going to be glad that they did.
Good. Good for you for doing that. What's the name of it again, the nonprofit?
It's called My Daddy Taught Me That. Look it up. They're phenomenal. I asked him the other day, like, you know, what do you do in order to keep a kid over the course of like 10 years or whatever, you know, on a path? Like, how do you influence somebody like that? And he said, well, right now we're in our about fourth generation of kids. So what we got is we got 20-year-olds who have graduated, and now they are mentoring the 15-year-old kids. And we got 15-year-olds that are mentoring the 10-year-old kids. And we got 10-year-old kids that are mentoring the 5-year-old kids. So it's a lineage. You know what I mean? It's like they say, you know, it takes a village, but it's like literally that's happening. It's beautiful.
That's great.
Yeah.
Cool.